Good evening, children. I hope everyone are doing fine. Let us continue with the last topic of the chapter, that is chapter number 4, heat. So today we will be studying about kind of clothes that we wear in summer and winter. So let's begin. We know that for every seasons we prefer different kind of clothes to wear. So same way, so you people have experienced this. So in summer, we prefer light colored clothes, and in winter, we usually wear dark colored clothes. And why we need to wear only this particular clothes in seasons like summer and winter? So what is the reason? So to know this, we have two activities to perform. Let us look into the activities. Activity 4.10. In your textbook, you can observe this activity in page number 43. So this activity are meant to understand why we need to prefer woolen clothes and cotton clothes in winter and summer respectively. So let's look into this activity, that is activity 4.10. Here children, you can see in the picture. So we have taken two identical tin cans. So tin is a metal, isn't it? So we need to take two identical. Identical means two tin cans looks similar, isn't it? Both cans are similar. So it is called as identical tins. So we have taken two identical tins and we need to paint the outer surface of one black and other one with white paint. So here you can see one tin can is colored, is painted with black color, and another tin is painted with white color. And now we need to pour equal amount of water in each can and leave them in the midday sun for about 1 hour. Okay, so first what we are doing, first we are taking two tin cans and one has to be painted with black paint and another one with white paint. Then after it dried, we need to take equal amount of water in both the tin cans and we need to place it in midday, that is around afternoon time. Okay, so we need to keep it outside under the sun for 1 hour. And later, after an hour, we need to measure the temperature of water in both the cans. And now you need to note the temperature in different cans and you need to make this observation. You need to write it down. Okay, so which water can be more warm in both the containers? Which water can be more warm? So you can feel the difference even by touching water in two cans. Okay, so I'll explain the result at the end of the chapter. Okay, so this is the activity. You can do it in your home and you can experience the change. Okay, so this is about activity 4.10. Now we have another activity, that is activity 4.11. It is there in your textbook page number 44. So you might have wondered why ma'am have taken same picture to explain the another activity also. So I'll tell you. So it is a continuity of the previous activity. Okay. So you'll be getting to know what we are going to do in this activity. We are taking the same tin cans which we have used in activity 4.10. So there we saw that the temperature increases. Okay, and imagine the temperature would be 60 degrees Celsius. We are taking the same cans and we are like in this experiment we are changing the place. So before we kept in we kept under the sun for an hour. Now we are keeping the scans in the room where there is a shade. That means no allowance of sunlight. Okay. And now you need to observe the temperature of water after leaving the scans for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. And do you think there is a temperature change in both the cans? Do you think the temperature falls down? Yes. So do these activities suggest to you the reason why it is more comfortable to wear white or light colored clothes in the summer and dark colored clothes in winter? So always dark surfaces absorbs more heat and therefore we feel comfortable with dark colored clothes in winter. Light colored clothes reflect most of the heat that falls on them and therefore we feel more comfortable wearing them in summer. So this is the result we got to know after performing this activity. So why we prefer woolen clothes and cotton clothes in winter as well as summer respectively. So understood children? Yeah. As we got the result from two activities, we got to know that woolen clothes keeps us warm in winter and cotton clothes keeps us cool in summer. So here is a picture to show that how woolen clothes look like, and woolen clothes keeps us warm in winter. And we know that we use woolen clothes in winter. So as wool is a poor conductor of heat. So moreover, this is air trapped in between the wool fibers. So there is a air trapped between the wool fibers and this hair prevents the flow of heat from our body to the cold surrounding. So we feel warm. Suppose you are given the choice in winter of using either one thick blanket or two thin blankets joined together. So what would you choose and why? So remember that there would be a layer of air in between the blankets. So to cover that pose, we use this another blanket. Okay, and your keywords refer to that page number 44 to practice that. Okay, and so yeah, this is about the last concept of heat chapter. So children, here I have completed your chapter heat, and I'll be sending notes for the chapter number 3, that is fiber to fabric. Do complete it neatly in your classwork, and no worksheet for this chapter. So just complete with your classwork and keep it ready. I'll be checking in online classes. Okay, in live classes I'll check your notes. So I'll conclude this chapter. Okay, see you all. Have a good day.